Bash for life.
Odimo the black.
What are you? When did you try to do that? What?
Odimo the black.
Oh, is it the Odumodu? Odumodu, I have failed you. Odumodu, come to my aid. Blanching for life, blanching for years. Like that is the requirement. I want gangsters on the Odumodu black G records. Yes. Hello, bash for life.
You know I like myself. I didn't want them.
Joshua pop for you.
How you go take attempt?
I didn't even want to attempt it.
The whole pastor.
Pastor to Mutini last episode.
Oh, it was water. What's the evidence that it was alcohol?
What's the evidence that is water?
In case you notice that there are no drinks today, it's because we got a cease and desist from Solomon's church members. Say you need to stop feeding our pastor alcohol because he wore boxers to Sunday school.
And he was dancing second.
It was quoting potable.
He was quoting Oba Solomon. Má dira o.
Who's mentor?
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Sunday school yẹn má dira.
Ṣé inú ìjọba ọlọ́yìn o bàbá yìí bí steering? Bàbá yìí.
Tọ́nà òun bá mọ̀ kò ní dáwọ̀ èèyàn sáyé yìí. Kò mọ̀ pé máa ya wèrè báyìí.
Inside church. So because of such reasons, we shall not be drinking on this podcast so that till further notice until Solomon's suspension is lifted. Well, yeah, welcome everybody. Come on, man. We made it. Do you know that statistically, I saw stats confirmed most podcasts in the world do not make it beyond episode 12. Statistically, when people hear about that, I think that it's just to sit down and gist with your friends. There's a lot of work that goes into the production value. There's a lot of work that goes into the audio. There's a lot of work that goes into the video. There's a lot of work that goes into getting the content right. There's a lot of work that goes into getting your publishing right. There's a lot of work that goes into a lot of things, and lots of people just cannot do the work. As by episode 12, most podcasts have already and say we are not doing again, but you see us here, we get coconut head. Number one. Number two,
not the year word.
As Burna Boy said, our problem is we too savvy. Papa only but the poop I get
the same Burna said, I'm still there, daddy.
You sabi. Shout out to the production team, man. You only see 4 of us on camera, but we have a dedicated team. Shout out to Babash Media. Shout out to Abasiama, Ifeoluwa, God's Love, whatever his name is. His name changes.
Is he one person?
Sometimes ago, Sadeli too was on this production.
Yeah. So shout out to everybody.
Before the end of the year.
Yeah, we are already at the end of the year. That's why we are doing vote of thanks like this. We are at the end of the year. We are approaching the end of the season.
Yeah.
Because we have to rest at the end of the year.
Yeah, big shout out to King Samurai.
Anyway. Who is King Samurai?
Sad. Oh, Safem. Oh.
Shout out to you, most importantly, for working with us. We are in the 20s, approaching the 30s of episodes, and you are still here.
I thought you said you are in your 20s.
I'm in my 20s. Who they born where you make it talk? If you even talk ahead, I don't go fire you. This one don't even day 40s again. This one don't 40 finish. This one don't 40 finish.
John. If they born you a baby,
the thing with Solomon and all his oga they are the same age. That's why he doesn't get along with any of them. His former oga wanted to kill him, but they drag age. His current oga is even older than him.
Solomon, let me give you an advice. Can you just go completely on school?
On school?
Yeah.
Wow.
But if you go, my head to go back.
You should go back.
Yeah, Solomon is quite airy.
It's
quite airy.
Yeah,
No.
I think that's why your girls love me, right?
Every time I see John, his forehead is increasing, but it's not that his forehead is increasing. The hair is just doing more work. the hair do you remember the time when we fell in love?
You know the funniest thing, in my own case, some people will be like, your hair. I think since senior school in secondary. This is, this level. So I've always had Baba say, don't do friction on your hair, go run inside. But it has always been like this since then. So
you get it as good there. It's very old, but whatever it is,
airline, right?
God is not taking his hair yet.
Yeah, so
God is taking other things, like He says.
Because I'm charitable to humanity, and God loves who loves humanity.
You will shall lose something.
Okay.
You don't lose hair, but you lose sense. So that's all you need to do.
No one is watching.
I don't care. But congratulations to the whole world for watching. Welcome. Second day is over there.
I'll get back to
it. It is Balenciaga. It is Balenciaga. Looking good. I love the wristwatch. I will take it after the show. Yeah. John Jensen is here as well. Looking chill. Sort of a different fashion icon.
I must say,
don't make the mistake.
See, I know John will get a fashionista, as in a fashion designer, soon as. One of the tips I'll give to you: always get him stuffs that will display his biceps. If you're not giving John what to display his biceps, you are struggling with yourself.
Before we started the recording,
we had to beg him. John, put on something. John, put on something.
No, the issue is the clothes are usually very tight.
So he doesn't like it.
He needs to show off what God gave him. Diary love, I mean, nothing do. So that's the team. Today on here, and we are about to present you the greatest show on earth, baby. Come on. Welcome to Sports Vibe, the adequate dose of sports and vibe. We don't give you too much sports, we don't give you too much vibe. We give you the exact amount that your doctor said you need. Why? Because we are also doctors on the show. Before we started the show, Kehinde Idris and John Destiny were giving us some medical advice on their experiences with Staphylococcus aureus.
That was John. Must you actually bring that out?
That was John.
I need to let the people that they are involved with know. I know that Kenny's women watch this podcast, so Kenny knows a lot about Staphylococcus aureus.
There is nobody on this podcast that has had a one-on-one interaction with Staphylococcus except today.
I publicly admitted my own, but you people were talking about it behind the scenes, and I needed to bring to the attention of the people you are with right now.
No, he works with an health NGO, John, and was talking about
it's like we benefited from that NGO once. Can you tell the world what you brought for us from your work?
But he didn't bring the one that would have accompanied you. But
just let the audience know what did you bring? Good tidings?
Yeah, good tidings.
And the rain never beat us again.
Yeah,
rain no dey beat us.
Protective measures actually.
So
you understand
wrapped with some protection.
Oh, you protect, you get bulletproof vest?
No, bulletproof for guys. So when you're hitting so when you're trying to hit the right time,
enemy territory.
Yeah, exactly. So you know how to go in secured. Not really well.
And come back
secured.
Well
protected. Yes, come back.
Are
you going secured? Come out secured.
Nobody dies on the mission.
Exactly.
You never do missionary. That's why you will die.
By the way, John, thank you so much.
Thank
you so much. Like, some person said I should say thank you to you.
Wow.
Thanksgiving.
They feature for they feature you for
No. If you look out for my woman, then I will have to say thank you to you.
And the woman she also.
So same way, John is getting thank you because she feels John is looking out for her man.
That's the way it is.
John, thank
all
you.
right. What I want to know is that
welcome.
is the NGO aware of the donations we they come and repossess it? Do we say, stop there, bring it?
In fact, we have more coming. So
we have more coming. More comments to me and you.
Dedicated to John. We're gonna be starting something.
In fact, this time we're doing one pack for each individual.
Maybe palliative.
No, one part of protection gear.
Exactly, that's the right word. Protection gear. Yeah.
The point that I make is that none of you are serious with one person. That's the point I'm making.
You're serious with the person.
Okay, you are serious with multiple.
No,
you share your seriousness. Go round.
He has someone I know.
That's
what I don't know. He has a big heart.
Your seriousness go round. None of the people can say it's not serious. Kenny is serious. But it's just that he's serious with 200 people. So it's a
Because for everybody I deal with, I get serious with you. I get serious.
Oh, so you're admitting that
I get serious with John.
You're admitting that I deal with serious people.
No, like I don't deal with anybody, and I'm not serious.
You don't understand. He has a big heart.
I'm serious with Babash. I'm serious with anybody.
This is how you always say try to watch podcast so you can see the rubbish you are dating. you just dey your house dey make call every night. How was your day? What did you eat? I say when they serious with everybody.
You know the day I was shocked is when I was told the first I worked for the last episode. Even me they shocked me. I say, I get it.
It's like the prime spot. I have this regular, viewer in Ibadan. That's we stopped talking for a while, but that's the only way she connects with me. So she will just send a message. I just finished watching. Oh, thank you. I won't talk again until the next time.
Until the next time you enter Ibadan, then you can watch in person. But anyway, let's start. Let's start first.
Jennifer Lopez said, in entertainment field, one of the things that brings you so much money is called private. Private means some rich individuals. They might be like seven. They will be in this room, and then you'll be performing for them. They pay more than you having a big show. So if I do private performance, and she wants a private performance.
Moving on.
Now, how to give the mission statement for this podcast again so that people that are watching are not confused. Mission statement number 1 is to talk sports.
To enlighten.
Mission statement number 2 is to have fun while talking sports.
Vibe.
Mission number 3 is to ruin Kenny's relationships. If by the end of this season you still have any successful relationship, I failed in my task.
You have failed. You've always failed. You've been trying for
but the thing is that don't be discouraged by your failure. You know the year motivational speaker they talk about. So you should even look forward to failure so you can learn from it.
On that note, I'll face the camera and say to my ladies, mwah, love all of you. Huh?
Love and light only.
Like love all of you.
Let us start show, please. Let's start show. Talk about the CAF awards.
Someday I'll bring some on the show.
I will not be.
We can't wait.
I will not be here. Because first of all, we don't even have enough chairs. Number 2,
they can stand. They do anything for me.
Wow. Welcome. Clap it up. Hey. Another episode are about to. This is the CAF Awards episode. That's what we're talking about. Even as the CAF Awards happen, Man City are still losing. They lost the Manchester derby. Last episode we talked in full about it. Yesterday wanted to shed tears. It's Rodri. It's De Bruyne. It's De Bruyne that started.
I even have a question. What happened to those car on?
He has the fact he's come out to say that he has skin infection. He named
Don't
tell me, it's fine. It's fine. It got as they go beat you when your skin go just begin the effect.
Then they flog her for breakfast.
Aside the fact that he was the one who peeled some of those, he has an underlying.
Himself.
Yeah, he has underlying.
Oh, okay. He came to your NGO for checkup.
Why did he kill him?
Maybe the orange. Please. I don't want to hear any excuses from your mouth because all the time when other people coach struggle, now you go first of all. Hey, he needs to do this. He needs to do. Now that you don't touch your own coach.
Why City are not doing
well? Of course, we don't know. Please, we don't care.
About are struggling. I think you see Ateta and Asiflik, their WhatsApp group.
You see Barcelona that won the league in October.
October, August.
Barcelona 10-point lead. Yeah, we don't really. Hey, Lewandowski play Ballon d'Or. Rafinha go Ballon d'Or. Lamine Yamal Ballon d'Or times 3. Everything they win everything for October. By the time of recording, them and Let's Go Madrid and Real Madrid are 1 point. Separate all the 3. Real Madrid is struggling 1 point behind.
And Atletico became a handle.
Yeah, both of them have games.
Started playing anything.
Barcelona have played their best football.
Barcelona has finished playing football. Now he's the football that is now playing them.
Anyway,
for Arsenal, oh my god.
Yeah. We are recording this after Arsenal.
Fantastic banter team. Like, some things make you agree to some saying. Arsenal is one of the sweetest banter team you can have on planet Earth. And as a fan, you know, probably you're just stuck,
You're used to it.
but you just know that your team is a good banter team. See, if you're dissing Arsenal, you would always have a swell time one way or the
You
other.
have reasons to fight.
You'd always have a swell time. So we won't dwell on that most
Yeah.
CAF Awards.
We're about to talk CAF. We just wanted to touch on the struggles of everybody's team. But as to our team, they struggle.
As
he
he
dey
dey
sweet
sweet us.
He dey pain them, as they pain them, omo he dey sweet us. Oh, you know, but you know, what I would like to do now, public service announcement, is even as Chelsea is winning every match week by week, we are not in any title race.
No.
We are only 2 points behind
the
leader.
The funniest thing. How many points they take pass you? They take pass Man City, the Chelsea, where they all guys shake it up. Men are kiss.
Which of you?
We go reach.
Which of
maybe
you?
like 6 or
Look,
7.
what me I want to know now is we are only 2 points behind the top spot, but we are not in the title. If by May una decide to give us title, we will collect o, but we are not looking for it. If we happen upon a title, our aim and ambition right now is to escape relegation, and we are 6 points away from achieving that.
Okay.
So if we can achieve that 6 more points, we are safe from relegation. So whoever dey title race, make dem dey follow themselves. But once again, as e dey pay dem, as e dey pay dem, omo e dey sweet us.
Where the title is.
Which one be our own? Run now. We know that the race. Run.
You can't have a career in singing.
We don't want to have
No problem. Let's talk CAF
Let me
Awards.
and John sing for you now.
Please, we don't want to hear the voice of losers. Go and sing in your house. Sing. Go and sing Oriaro.
No, Yoruba say, "Oh my job, Eri."
No, I may
Nah,
not
like
forget.
Wait. Who be? Let's even say Man City fan wants to talk. Wait. Let's even say Man City fan wants to talk.
Okay.
I don't want. An Arsenal fan is telling me, "Oh my job,"
Yes.
and that's that fan.
Yes.
The last time you won the league,
Yes.
what was I even
They
doing?
never buck up.
Since Arsenal won the league, Chelsea have won 5.
Mm.
2 champions.
How many do you have in?
No. You are telling somebody how much.
Started winning leagues yesterday.
No, why you dey use man's day?
No, it's the fact that
Because I have
How you dey use
more now.
I'm not. No,
Arsenal is winning more.
again, wait. Why did I start it? I said that if it's that even the Man City fan that said something, I for not even argue.
Arsenal has more.
Why?
Now, doesn't it?
Person will never win league since the time of George W.
Since it's
Bush.
different. When you won in 2005, you've not win in 50 years.
You never win league since Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was alive. You never. Last time you win league, spaghetti was 20
Umaru
naira.
Musa Yar'Adua, you are talking rubbish. Now Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, na him. Go and sit down.
Just leave this Chelsea. That's the
Go and
problem.
sit down.
No,
If
but
these
the
guys
fact
win the
is
league
that
at the
you
end of
say
the
said it's super for.
Oh God.
But we are not in the. Why they paying?
You are not in
Now
the
they tell
title.
Na my first to
Hey,
race.
no touch me, no touch me.
We say we know the
Say we
race.
dey look for a partner now.
Look at two former title contenders. Previous big men.
Former.
Look at them, former big men. previous rich people.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́.
No,
Don't
you
forget
know
that.
they do Ọlọ́run má
Don't
jẹ́.
forget that
Hey,
the season.
hey, no, they
The
do
season
Ọlọ́run
has
má
not
jẹ́.
ended.
There's a former
You
rich
guys-
man. He say Ọlọ́run, you don reach before.
I don't know. You don't win titles before. Titles.
Then they talk rich.
You are what the young kids will call old taker.
So where una dey?
We know
Nah,
the
they say-
We are observer we be.
That's what we're saying.
You guys,
United
second-
Nations
you guys are
observer.
second.
Chelsea's
Wait,
not the title.
You guys are second on the log, and you are now telling us that former title contender. So who are the contenders? If we are
Liverpool.
former contenders,
Arsenal
No,
and
listen,
Liverpool, no, it's only even Liverpool.
Arsenal. Okay,
It's
so
only-
Liverpool is the only
it's-
team
Liverpool are the
contending
only
for the
team
title.
contending for that. Yes. Come and beat us.
No problem.
Okay, wait. John, wait first.
Have their fun.
John first.
Yes,
Oh yeah, wait.
yes.
Let's even agree. Leave Jersey. Am I still contending for that?
Man City case now na the case of Yoruba say tabasare kamate tabati te kamakolo. Now na make Man City no die.
The only thing Man City is tired of every for that chief thousand title.
It's possible. Let us at least make top 5. That's it.
They will like conference league. They will back conference next.
Europa.
Back conference next.
If we can make Europa, but we no go relegation.
Guardiola in Kazakhstan. we shall be there. Anyway, let's go to CAF Awards. Let's go CAF Awards. Let's go CAF Awards. We spent too much time. Let's go to CAF Awards. Let's go to CAF Awards. The CAF Awards happened, and big winners as expected. Biggest of all, Ademola Lookman.
Yo, Eshego.
CAF Men's Player of the Year. I think that was never in doubt. The CAF Women's Player of the Year, Barbara Banda.
Also not really in doubt.
Yeah, beating Chiamaka Nnadozie to that award, and Chiamaka Nnadozie won the Women's Goalkeeper of the Year. Roma Williams was the
Goalkeeper
men's Goalkeeper of the Year. Sanam Sudi was the best African-based women's player. Wow.
Sudi, who was also in the running for the women player of the year.
While Roma Williams won the male equivalent of that award, that's the best men's player based in Africa. Doa El Madani of Asfar, Morocco, won the Women's Young Player of the Year award.
Ahead of our own Chiamaka.
Yeah. No,
Chiamaka, that's her name now.
Yeah. So the 19-year-old secured the Golden Boot for the 2024 CAF Champions League with 6 goals in 5 matches.
Wow.
So she won the Young Player of the Year. Men's Coach of the Year went to Emerson Faye. As expected. Moroccan coach Lamia Boumedi was the Women's Coach of the Year. Cote d'Ivoire was the national team of the year, the men's national team, while the Super Falcons, the women's national team of the year. Alakli, Club of the Year. For the men. Let someone get club for Nigeria.
Make Rivers United say win that.
That's how. All right, let's get through this.
Fighting to be called international.
Let's get through this. TV Mazembe took home the Women's Club of the Year award.
No, they blew out.
Goal of the year was won by Angola's Mabululu for his goal at the African Cup of Nations against Namibia.
Mabululu.
The awards presented to Mutaz Ibrahim of Libya as the referee of the year. Butra Kabubi was the women's referee of the year. So that's Mutaz Ibrahim of Libya was the men's referee, while Morocco's Butra Kabubi was the women's referee of the year. Another category where you know ever see Nigerians. Elvis Guy Nopue Ungoge, I hope I did not wrong your name, of Cameroon was awarded the men's assistant referee of the year. I like this particular type of award because those are the less glamorous parts of the sport. And I like that they are still getting recognized.
Who are hardly recognized.
No, I don't think anybody goes into a match thinking about the assistant referee. So I like that the assistant referee. I like that the assistant referees are getting recognized. Men's assistant referee of the year, and Zambia's Diana Chikotesha, the women's assistant referee of the year. So those are some of the big awards. First of all, did any of the awards come by surprise? Anything you noticed, anything that didn't sit right with you, anything you particularly enjoyed about the ceremony before we then go into the 5th Pro Best level? Because that's where I have all my problems. But
I think just like the AFCON that we saw earlier in the year, I think when it comes to selection, maybe Africa is doing something that the outside world could tap into, because so many of the awards were almost agreed. Award won't have a collective agreement as much, but to a very good extent, Ademola Lookman, Barbara Banda, Rowan Williams, Chiamaka Nnadozie, all of the names you mentioned, it felt like this is super spot on. That is why we said a lot of these awards are as expected. It will be surprising if it's not Ademola. It will be surprising if it's not Barbara Banda. I guess it will be surprising if Chiamaka is bettered by any other goalkeeper when it comes to the award for the women goalkeeper. Rowan Williams, not just his keeping, Rowan Williams has grown into being an influential player, even manning the sticks. So that is another level to awarding a player. He's the captain of the South African national team, captain of Sundowns, also a man who has, this is a lot that you've done and you need to be recognized. And then team of the year for the women. We said with what they did at the Olympics, I think the Super Falcons should get the shout, and they did get the shout. And Mabululu's goal. Look at TP Mazambe, the way the women came, blazed everybody. So I think to an extent, just like they were kudos, CAF was really kudos after the AFCON with the way they used VAR, the calls, the aside though, organization maybe can be better, you can do this like this. I think the calls, that is the major thing. We came to watch football at the AFCON. The calls were superb. The calls affect the result. The result is what so many people came for. So they were kudos. Look at the award, kudos. Just nothing compared to what we saw with both the Ballon d'Or and also the FIFA. So fantastic one. Hopefully I'll get better organization. I'll still continue to be spot on when it comes to decision making like we saw this year.
The output was very, very poor. In fact, if the output was to be poor, it shouldn't be the presenter, the person whose voice.
Yeah, shout out to Kate Scott, by the way.
Yeah, Kate Scott. In fact, that's the voice one of the persons wanted to hear, but only discovered that the audio was just the constant feedback wasn't making a lot of sense. But aside that, I think that level of organization wasn't as bad. In fact, I saw when FIFA president at Musepe were trying to hand out her words, and Musepe was telling me, it's your turn, say it now. Let everybody hear what you're trying to say. Maybe, I don't know, maybe at that point, it's expected that for every award, someone is supposed to hand over those awards. But in that scenario where Musepe is now echoing to him that, read this. I don't know if that is a gap on the part of the organizers. But I think overall, Marrakesh is a very wonderful place, a lovely place. In fact, one of the best cities in Africa, one of the cleanest and very nicest cities to live in Africa.
Have you been there?
I mean, if you look about Morocco,
you don't need to be there
I don't need to be there. Morocco, for those who have been in Morocco, yes, it's one of the neatest African countries in the world. In fact, Morocco, of all the North African countries, Morocco stands out in terms of development. Name it, they have it.
Yeah, and we also have to mention that
Egypt is also very.
It's been confirmed that Morocco are going to host the 2030 World Cup along with Spain and Portugal.
And which
I think the North Africans try.
Yeah.
When it comes to standard country.
Which make absolute sense. So in fact, some people have wondered why Morocco is part of Africa. Some people feel that they should be part of. Of course, there was a time where they applied to be part of Europe, but that didn't happen.
Morocco joined the AFCON late because they wanted to be a part of Europe.
Yeah, so
after a while, they had to
just to tell you that the lifestyle, everything aligns with whatever they do in Europe. But I mean, level of organization, just like I said, top notch, isn't as bad. For some people, they feel last year's award is quite better than this year's own. But I don't think they bettered what they did last year. I think it was just there, and it's more like when we're having this same discussion on our own platform, to where we talked about the fact that the CAF Awards is just dead. Like, it's not going up and it's not really diminishing. It's just there. It looks like they hit a rock, and there is no update. They are not updating whatever they've done. Exactly. They are not. So it's more like they're just maintaining whatever standards they've had in the past. But I think that they can do better actually. And the performance, platinums, giving us the platinum vibes.
I beg. Solomon, thoughts on the award before we move on?
Just a quick one. Talking about updates, yes, the award went well, but from the African point of view, we love our music, we love our performances, we love the culture being on display. I think we can do more when it comes to Africa being being part of the awards. And also, I am suggesting, this is like a suggestion, CAF can add the defender of the year, just to push it up. Yeah, because Trustekong was the player of the year at the AFCON. He practically didn't get it. There was nothing around Trustekong at this award at all after having that kind of a year, you understand? So maybe the defender of the year, if that is there, you see Trustekong showing up, get a midfielder of the year, then you can now award the player of the year.
Fantastic, and that leads me to my point about the shoddy
$1 million
CAF fifth Pro 11 of the year selection. Select the 11 of the year without the AFCON player of the tournament. No William Troost-Ekong in
It's very poor.
the team of the year selection. It was Andre Onana in goal,
Yeah.
and
Not even about the
Robert Williams did not make
Yeah.
it despite winning. So there was a lot that did not.
No, there was a lot though. I think the Andre Onana zone from the final shortlist of goalkeepers. I asked why is Sandy Wabang not there. Some would say, oh, because they're in Nigeria. That's why I'm asking. I said, if you're using that standard, then Emerson Faye should not be in the running for the coach of the year. Because if you're telling me the only time where Stanley Shan or Sean like a million stars was at the AFCON, which is a lie. But even if you put it at that, where else had Emerson Faye done anything spectacular that is being talked about around the world aside what he did at the AFCON?
It was just a story.
So, but he went ahead, not just making the final shortlist, he went ahead to win. He won the coach of the year, which is a huge question. And then now we're talking of the fifth Pro. And not just Onana. We're already mentioning names. Emerson Faye is the coach of the team. I feel, even if you put Hugo Bros, I think Hugo Bros did a better job with our South African team than what. So, it's a whole lot of questions to ask.
Let me just get through the team of the year selections. Andre Onana in goal, 3 defenders: Ashraf Hakimi, Kalidou Koulibaly, and Chancel Mbemba. Mbemba had a fantastic Nations Cup with DR Congo, and a good season in Marseille as well.
Where is Koulibaly playing now? I know where he's playing. I know. What is it?
That's why I said just Kuli.
Okay, fully.
In fact, I would have preferred South African. What's
Tebogo.
not even Tebogo.
No, not Tebogo. Sorry,
Not Tebogo.
not Tebogo.
Yes.
The midfield. I remember. I know
He
we are
scored
talking
us.
Yes, Tokwena, what's his name?
Mokwena.
Mokwena, preferably.
Tebogo Mokwena.
Tebogo, yes.
Tebogo,
Tebogo,
yeah,
Mokwena.
yeah.
So yeah, midfield. Kudus, Amrabat, Frank Kessie. I would even have he will be ahead of Kessie.
I'm telling you.
Mali's Yves Bissouma as well. Those are the 4 in midfield, and then 3 up front.
Ademola,
Includes Ademola Lookman,
Victor
Osimhen, and of course Mohamed Salah.
In fact, Salah's inclusion can be debated because in fact Egypt didn't have a very good Nations Cup. But Salah's performance in Nations Cup was.
They only played 2 games.
Yes, now.
Was injured.
No, I think he didn't play the first game.
No, I don't think anything about Salah is debatable. Salah absolutely should have even been nominated for Player of the Year. I still think it's egregious that we believe that there are 5 African players that are better. This is not a Nations Cup award. The Nations Cup has 3, but it's not a Nations. Salah had the better season than pretty much everybody, but maybe 2 or 3 players. So if you nominate
It's
5,
also obvious that there is a yardstick for the Nations Cup in there.
if you nominate, if that's the thing, there's yardstick for Nations Cup.
Simon Adingra is
No,
making the
but
final
this is, if there is a yardstick for Nations Cup, then the Nations Cup player of the tournament does not make the team of. So
There's
that's
a lot of questions.
so like those are
Double
the double standards that we are talking about. On the women's side, the best 11, I'm trying to get that. There were 4 Super Falcons players included. Basically, a Nigeria and South Africa 11.
Msundi is in there.
4 South Africans here as well, 4 Nigerians.
Those are the 2 best things.
There are lots of inconsistencies, but again, it's because the awards are voted for by different parties. Fifth Pro made up of all professional footballers. They are the ones that vote team of the year. So basically, we had the convention on the last episode. Footballers just vote with the most popular. That's why Koulibaly made this ahead of Troost-Ekong. That's literally the only reason Koulibaly made this ahead of Troost-Ekong. Is that everybody just Koulibaly, defender vote Koulibaly. It's respect. It's not about anything that he did last year. It's the same thing with
In
Onana.
fact, he didn't have
Same thing with
super
Onana ahead
vicious
of
score outing.
Robert Williams. It's the same. It's
He has
exactly the
6
same.
clean sheets. So.
Yeah, so I have the full list for the women now. So Angela Dlamini, Michelle Alozie, Karabo Dlamini, Osinacho Ali, Lebohang, Ramalepe, Linda Moslalo, Rashida Ajibade,
Immortal.
Ghislaine Chebak, Barbara Banda, Azad Oshoala, and Tabitha Chawinga. Those are the 11 women. And for the men, already went through, but once again, Andrew Nana, Ashraf Hakimi, Khalidou Koulibaly, Chancellor Umeba, Mohamed Kudus, Sofiane Amrabat, Frank Kessié, Yves Bissouma, Mohamed Salah, Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman. 2 awards I did not mention. Outstanding Achievement Awards. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi of Egypt and President Paul Biya of Cameroon.
That was received.
Paul Biya's one is basically "We are happy you are still alive" award.
I'm not here.
Paul Biya's one was.
I wasn't here on this show.
Paul Biya's one was "When you go die" award. You had to present the "When you go die" award. FIFA president, let me Google how old Paul Biya is.
Phobia is in his 90s.
Let me Google how
I think
old
in
Paul
93 or thereabout. But someone, I think one of us mentioned this yesterday while we were having this discussion behind the scene. I think it was Kendi Idris. He said something about the fact that Gianni Infantino has been in Africa more. I think he even like
He
was it today that
he was saying that.
Yeah, Paul Biya is 91 years
he
old.
was like 91, yeah. Like he supports African
Presidents.
football more than other presidents that have been in FIFA.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's the numbers. It's a game of numbers.
I don't think there's any FIFA president that has been more involved in African football than
In fact,
Gianni Infantino.
Gianni Infantino randomly comes to Kenya and all to support grassroots, invited to support grassroots football in Africa. If I went Morocco did
But
the
me,
launching of
I've
that-
never thought it's because of numbers.
No,
Gianni just chose to be different. Other FIFA presidents who did not embrace Africa didn't feel like they lost anything.
and your love for Isayatu as well is
Oh,
No. It's I am saying the reason I said it's about the numbers is when voting starts
voting for what?
for FIFA president.
Voting comes with a particular quota for every region. It's not like all the African people come and vote. What?
Quota for every region. And now every region, the region will come together, pick a candidate, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's still about the numbers.
Whatever it is, right,
we're just saying that the fact is that he has
No,
more presence.
but-
He has more presence in Africa
Yes.
than any other
other-
FIFA
some people always
FIFA
feel.
presidents that we have had.
Some people always feel Amaju Pinnick's effect is so strong in there.
Yes, true.
Because of how they came in to power and all of that. Then Amaju Pinnick also helped to push out Isayatu, Bros. Start
Yeah,
to go
very
one
true,
younger
very
version.
So,
And then the first man that came in after Isayatu,
Ahmad,
that one safe. You
Yeah.
still be like, you can see him and Motsepe. This is where he wants to go. People that can Afan a guy.
But
Oh, sit down
the
with two
theory is
bottles.
that Mosepe is a billionaire, so I
Gianni
think this
is
is
a billionaire.
I don't think Gianni is a billionaire.
Okay, Motsepe is a billionaire by his own business.
Yes.
I think Gianni will be a billionaire.
I don't think Gianni is a
But it's not the kind of money you can say out.
I don't think
exactly.
Gianni
You
is a
can't say no. See,
You can say.
FIFA president Junior, are you
Sepp
joking?
Blatter was a billionaire.
I don't think
but you
that. I don't
cannot
think
say.
Gianni.
Are you joking?
Again, we are talking about what we can verify. I don't think Gianni.
Of course.
I don't think Gianni.
It's like talking about Nigerian politicians.
Exactly.
You cannot say they are.
They are
billionaires.
here to serve.
But
No, who told you that you
richest
cannot say?
man
Who
in
told you you cannot
Nigeria-
say they are billionaire?
No, you can't say.
They will tell you they are civil
How many
servants.
of them?
They will tell you they are civil
They are,
servants.
they are,
in
maybe
Nigeria.
you have different Nigerian politicians that in mind, but I don't think Nigerian politicians are trying to hide.
No, they do. They do.
Well,
That's why you won't
not
see
in
them
my
go
own
to public
experience.
place, spray money
And
and
make
all of that.
donations, yeah.
See, the richest man in Nigeria, they will buy the man and sell it. But the thing is, his own has verification. Don't come and verify our own. We stay in the
With all the
coffers.
monies from the Middle East.
No, look at Abacha now. After all these years,
He still make
Abacha is still
donation.
giving us money.
No, he's still making donation.
He's still making the.
But to a quick one,
Abacha
guys,
is a real big brother.
Now under Isaiah too, we had a very long spell of I think about 20 years or thereabout. Then Ahmad came in there and Sepe. I don't know. Maybe from your own perspective, I want to hear you guys out. Do you think the African football has been on the rise? from for me transitioning from Ahmad to Musepe, because under Asaya too, I feel that there was a decline in African.
This is how I put it. I would. I'm not here, and I'll do it. I'll do that quickly. I'm not. There are a lot of challenges, obviously, when it comes to African football. But when you talk about the biggest tournaments that Africa has to offer, believe me, under Motsepe, the Nations Cup.
There's nothing that changed.
Personally,
Yeah.
the Nations Cup.
For me,
That's what
nothing had changed. CAF. Now, when Champions League starts, it's until it gets to semi-final that they will know venue that they will use for the final. That one has changed anything.
It's because we still play two-legged final.
It's not about the two-legged. Why won't you know where the venue of your final will be?
Because you don't know who
Yeah,
gets to
it's
the final.
like that. If it's a two-legged final, you play
You
first
don't know-
leg. You
yeah,
play in
don't-
the home of the
you
teams
don't
that
know
get.
who
So-
plays right now.
Do you know?
That's not a CAF
for the
thing, even
last
South
two,
Africa.
for the
It's not
last
a
two
CAF problem.
editions, for the last two clubs have fought hard against CAF. That I felt like you were favoring because teams now have the chance of playing the final leg in their own homes. Or anything that will bring about transparency, like it would appear to the entire world that you know what you're doing.
No, but that one is a format that exists. That's
It's
not
a
a CAF
format
thing.
that is-
Even the
yeah.
South American Copa Libertadores is played in a double. Yeah, it's just a case of the whoever plays home first or away second is determined random. So it's not a case of you can't determine the final if it's going to be two legs. So except you want them to change the format, which is something that
And
they can
I
argue.
don't think we're ready for a neutral ground final for our
Why can't we?
in the sense that okay,
They
you play-
tried it now.
I know they tried it.
They tried it. That
Wait.
was the first complaint. They tried it some 2 seasons ago.
And it didn't work. Okay, a Sundown.
That was
listen now.
where
A Sundown
RS
is playing
came.
Al Ahly. A Sundown is playing Al Ahly, and you want to play it in Ghana.
Yes, you can play it in Ghana.
So
Is
the
it
not
so,
bad?
yes, so the problem now is the turnout.
Now, the
Second
Sundown
round.
supporters, a huge chunk of them won't be able to make it to Ghana.
And again, sorry,
The Al Ahly supporters, a huge chunk of them can't make it to Ghana. Okay, can you now get the Ghanaian fans to fill the stadium?
Exactly.
That itself is
and one
another
of the
challenge.
issues we have in Africa, definitely.
That is, do you understand what I'm saying now?
So one of the issues we have in Africa is traveling issues.
Yeah.
Yes,
In
yes.
fact, as a Nigerian, you want to go to South Africa, you likely might not get a direct flight. You have to probably fly
Traveling within Africa.
within Africa is a
ridiculous
huge problem,
expensive.
which is why our football is like. In
Now,
fact, if
unlike
we-
Europe, where
yes.
you can get enter
train,
in
there's
London,
a
take
train
a
system.
train from London to Germany. From Germany, you will locate Switzerland. And you're
Exactly.
back. In fact, you can.
Are you not going to ask him how he knows that when you're
I read about it.
Okay.
when he's done, you were asking because this one is your partner in bread. You know if you ask her question.
Must you loudly for everybody to know?
Now then they share bread. Oh.
Our
These
viewers
guys
don't know
cannot
what
keep
we are
any
saying.
secret though.
Why they give the game of hand? Why they give the game of hand? They are portable than like this. Anything you want people to know, just tell portable. Tell portable with mass of anybody. Oh.
Money POP.
No, that's it. They said only commands of anybody. In that
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for working with us. I think that's the end of another wonderful episode.
Before I just want to special shout out to Ademola Lookman. Probably I could say why this feels special is we all know his story. At the point, Ademola looked like one of those guys that will come and go. We might not even remember them so much to get in to this point. That's some hard work. And what he had done in 2024 is like a man who took years to discover where is his own place. That's trying to carve that niche. Got to carve the niche, stayed in it, and do it to some level of perfection. And I think that's why he's getting what he's getting. Everything he achieved in 2024, nominations, awards, and all of that, is worthy of everything. It's proper sweat that got him here. And I say, Ademola Lookman, well done. Congratulations.
And Kenny, one of the most important things in life, and what in fact I've learned from this, and this has been my mantra every day: do not be afraid to fail. In fact, when you fail, what you have done is that when you have learned something that you will improve and get better. In fact, this helps me daily. I like to try new things, even if I fail in it. I'll get back and become better. And Ademola Lookman said something during his award presentation. He said, 4 years ago, I never believed I was going to be.
I failed in front of the wall.
Exactly. He never believed he was going to be a player that will be standing from the crowd and being awarded with the best player in Africa. So you have to be consistent, resilient, even when you fail. You have to keep fighting. This guy failed in Leicester, Everton. Not that he failed, but he didn't.
Fulham.
Leipzig.
Yes, even if I went to Leipzig on loan and he came back and things didn't work out for him.
They never knew Beckham was home.
Now, Outlander, baby.
You see, that's why I continue to hate, even if it has not yielded results yet. Because I know that I'm failing right now. But at
We
the
know
point,
where you are failing.
at the
We know where
point, at the
we
point,
know where he's failing.
when I hate more consistently,
Yeah.
I will succeed in my hatred.
From 135,000.
30 whole DD. What's up, baby?
He gets
You didn't say that.
from 135,000 naira to 9 naira.
30 whole DD. Put your house rent on top. Put the money where your papa takes it.
No
Go
problem.
borrow money.
Go
No
borrow
problem.
No problem.
In short, you can put your girlfriend or your
No
wife on
problem. No problem. See, when me I give odds, I give them with utmost assurance
top. And then when you
that
pay,
the matches we play.
will be playing.
Don't get what I give you. Don't get what I give you when they don't suspend the match. They must play the match. Whether they will not play what I say they should play is different. On that note, don't worry, continue to laugh at my failure. When I hit,
We'll be here to celebrate.
I go carry all of una come on. No, me I no be kind person that I will eat. I will not say oh because they were hating on me. No, I will flaunt
Shut
your
up.
presence.
The other day you took us out. When you say me all of us come out. What did you do?
I do wetin my power carry.
You not do it.
I do wetin
You try.
I do wetin my power carry.
Now you pay.
Which one be your own? You chop abi you no chop?
Now you pay.
You pay. Oh yeah, the important question is you pay.
No.
So God will punish you for
But I
what you
know
are saying.
But I know.
You pay.
So who paid?
Open.
No, who paid?
That night we did the delegation of duty. Some people pay.
Alaji.
Some people ate.
Wait.
And I did
Alaji.
the eating.
Alaji. With the joy I still have in my body, up until now, joy will never leave you. But for those who took us out, hiding under the umbrella of somebody, God knows what to do to them.
We have closed this podcast already. All this one I do in our pocket.
Exactly.
That night, several people did several things. Some people ate, some people drink, some people paid,
pepper soup.
some people.
Yeah, took it
Extra.
I'm actually out of this discussion. But yeah, thank you very much.
No, him, he won't call us out.
So I always come to the end of the show. Thank you.
Another great show. Thank you very much for us. As always, we had fun. Congratulations to all the winners of the CAF awards.
Yeah.
I was going to do a CAF awards trivia, but I said we can free them because
Let's
they
go
know who will get them.
Let's go home.
Why they always stress myself to
Let's
gather the
go,
question.
baby.
I know the first person to win the CAF award, but that is my secret.
Okay, just one question.
That
then.
is my secret.
Wait,
Good
one
night.
question. I'm throwing
I'm off.
it. Sit down. One question. I'm throwing it to.
Bye.
I'm telling you this is just being a fool. I have one question I'm throwing to everybody. How many Nigerians have now won the best men's player award?
Okay.
How many Nigerians? It's a very simple question.
6.
You want to tell Lano? This is say. Sorry, dollar. This is
What are you counting? It's
this
5.
John. This John can five.
Five.
What are you
How is
counting?
it five?
Five.
How is it five?
One, two,
Reason
three.
I
How is
said
it five?
one call it twice.
How is it five?
They say how
Right.
many
Yeah, how
people?
many players? It doesn't. It's
How
not the
many
numbers. It's
people
not the
have won?
numbers.
Wait,
It's not the number of awards.
No.
It's individual.
They say how many
Wait.
people have won?
Rashidi Ekini,
Can't count it.
Emmanuel Amonike.
Victor
Victor Ikpeba, Kano Wanko, Victor
Osimhen.
Osimhen. Oh yeah.
It's actually 7.
It's-
You find out the 7 on the next episode. But what you need to do is that Justin does not know book. And on that note, Sport Vibe. See the rubbish you are dating. Come back question Kokori. This is episode 1. See you next week.